Hey y'all, come on in and get in the kitchen. Now I don't know about where y'all live, but here in Savannah, the heat is rearing its ugly head. And you talk about not wanting to cut on an oven or a burner. How about it, Eddie? Now, Eddie comes from New Hampshire, and he came in the other day and he said, Mama said it's snowing up a storm at her house. I can't believe it, and it's 80 degrees here, or 85. So anyway, the hotter it gets, the less I want to cut on any appliances that's going to bring added heat to my house. So I'm going to share with y'all a recipe that's like very, very similar to how we do it at Paula Deen's Family Kitchen and the Lady and Sons and Creek House. So I'm gonna start. Now it really depends on how much chicken you're cooking. I'm only cooking 2, 4, 5 pieces, just enough to show y'all. So I'm just gonna use 1 egg and I guess about 1/2 cup of hot sauce. And I add just a little squirt of water. Now the recipe doesn't call for water, but I just like to put a little dab of water in there. Okay, so now we're gonna season our chicken with our house seasoning. I see Eddie put a little pack of something to keep it fresh, right, Eddie?
Yes, I wanted
because this is our homemade. All right, so we want to turn those over. So when you do make it from scratch at home, this is a back piece, and I do love a back. See, that's the last part of that goes over the fence right there, Eddie. You see that? The last part over the fence. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands because I don't want to put my hands back in my salt box. It's not clean. You know, I have to do it with my hands, Eddie.
You do.
Otherwise, I would get it wrong. Okay. So now we are going to, I can't get it all in that bowl, but I can get it all in this bowl. So we're gonna put our chicken over here. And then I'm gonna pour my marinade over it. Now at the restaurant, we let this marinate for a little while. We just stick it in our cooler, you know, and give it some tosses. So if you have that kind of time, that would be nice. To just let it soak up some of that wonderful flavor from the hot sauce. Thank you, Eddie. You pulled out the hand soap dish for me, didn't you? Alrighty. So now I'm gonna have to move our flour to a bigger bowl, so I'll have room to toss it. And I think this one will work fine. So I'm using maybe 1.5 cups of flour for just 5 pieces of chicken. So just depends on how much chicken you're cooking. You know, if you're cooking, Michael said that his mother, for he and Hank and his father and his mother and his granddaddy, his mother fried either 2 or 3 chickens. I can't imagine frying 2 or 3 chickens for a 5-member family. And I don't even know if Nick was there yet, because Nick probably wasn't even born yet. But anyway, So just increase your marinade to match how much chicken you're frying. You know what? I need to cut this breast in two. I did not think of that, y'all. But I want it to match the other pieces. So, let me find a good knife, a sharp knife. So Eddie found my knife for me. So I'm just gonna cut through that breast just like that. And now I'm gonna run it back in the flour again. Yeah, now that'll stand a better chance of everything cooking even. And the times I'm gonna give y'all on the air fryer, because your chicken could be bigger than mine or smaller, I'm gonna give you the cooking time for the size chicken that I'm cooking today. Come on, get over that fence. I love a back. I love, love, love it. Okay. But this is my favorite piece. And that's the thigh. I just love the dark meat of chicken because that's where all the juices are. A breast can have a tendency to get dried out. And I just like the moisture. Here, that one needs a little bit more flour. I was about to cheat him. Okay. So, we are going to in our air fryer, and I'm using the my 9.5 air fryer, y'all. It is it's the largest one that I make, and it may be the largest one on the market. Do you think, Eddie? Teresa, do y'all know?
You know, actually, I think we have one size up. We have a 10.
Oh, yeah, we have a 10.
Oh, we have a 10 now. Wow. We started, y'all, when I started producing air fryers. Was it 5 years ago, Eddie?
Yes. Well,
Or
yeah,
six.
it was maybe 6. It was right before I came.
Oh. They were 3.5. 3.5 air fryers. I mean, I can't believe it. They were probably not this big.
Yeah.
And the baskets were round. So you lost a lot of space. So we've come a long way, baby. So I'm setting this one at 350. And I'm gonna spray our chicken because this is what makes it get nice and crispy. Put that side down because I'm going to spray it again on the other side. Yes. Looks good, doesn't it, Eddie?
Mm-hmm.
Now you can use any kind of spray you want to. I've got olive oil up there, and I may even have some canola oil, I don't know. But they hooked me with the butter flavored. So I'm gonna cook this for 15 minutes. Eddie, you might want to double check me. I think I've got it set on 15. And we're going to come back and we probably will need to spray it one more time. So, see you in 15. Okay, our 15 minutes is up. And look at that chicken, y'all. Look how good that looks. You know, so you say you can't have fried chicken anymore. You know, this is hard to beat. Look at that. It's getting so nice and crisp. And that's because we sprayed it. And there's no calories or fat in that spray. So you can use it guilt-free. All right, so just gonna make sure that gets sprayed one more time. Now we're gonna put it back in for 10 minutes. Okay, I can see the 10. And then, at the end of 10 minutes, we're gonna turn the temperature up to 400 and finish cooking it. Our fried chicken is fixing to bing. Now, if you'll remember, I cooked it for 15 minutes. I came in, sprayed it, turned it, sprayed it again. The spray is really the trick that's gonna get you where you wanna be with your fried chicken cooked in the air fryer. I cooked it for 10 more minutes, and then I turned it up to 400 degrees for the last 7 minutes. And I probably sprayed this 3 or 4 times. So let's see what we got. Well, hear that popping? Look at that chicken. Look at that chicken, would you, Eddie? Last piece over the fence.
Looks good. I mean, it really looks like deep fried.
It looks like deep fried chicken. It truly is an incredible piece of equipment, this air fryer. Just when you thought you couldn't have fried chicken ever again. Check out our air fryer. And you can tell your doctor that, Doc, I think I can have fried chicken again, as long as I fry it in the air fryer, and see what your doctor says. And if he doesn't believe you, the next time you go to the doctor, take him a piece of your fried chicken and see what he says. I mean, that, if I didn't know better, I would think that I had dropped that in grease, Eddie. Look at that beautiful fried chicken. It looks like my mother's. Looks like my mother's fried chicken.
Now, you said she did like a kind of like a steam.
No, the grandma did.
Oh, your grandmother did. Okay.
You're gonna be so happy. I know Claudia, she cooks very healthy for her family. And that is so good. I've never seen her use regular flour, but I know she uses an almond flour, right, Eddie?
Yeah.
You can get different flours that, you know, if you don't want to eat like regular white flour. So you can use any type of flour you want. You're going to be so happy. So happy. Loving Best Dishes, y'all. You gotta fry you some chicken.
Hey
y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.